Hello, Christine. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sam. I am a YouTuber who reviews all things Drag Race, and for tonight's live, I'm going to be going over the newly dropped preview for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 4. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment in the comment section what you think about all this preview stuff, and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sandwich Hour community. We have a fun time over here. And without further ado, let's get right on into it. I will be going live. Obviously, I am live. And I will be live for a decent amount of time. I'm not quite sure how long this is going to take. Because obviously it's a brand new promo. But it is what it is. I like how we're going straight into Snatch Game and they just split them up. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, because it's 14 queens, which means 2 Snatch Games, and 14 runways, because they're also doing a runway. Keep that in mind. So it's gonna be a very long episode, but at the same time, they're condensing it all into 1 hour now. So we also have to consider the fact that, like, we're gonna get some Snatch Game. I don't know what we're gonna get. Because if you only have like 45 minutes or so, not including commercials, it's gonna be a lot to try to cram into an hour, and I'm worried about that. Again, we will be getting into this preview. If you are new here, I'm Sam, YouTuber who reviews Drag Race. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this preview. First up, we have the queens walking back into the workroom after the elimination of Princess Poppy. Again, this elimination felt correct in my head. I was sad to see Princess Poppy go, but definitely felt correct in my head. Have you seen the comments under the Friends of WeHo? Oh my god, that stuff is getting actually like out of hand. What people are posting on in the comment section of that. Go at your own discretion. Although I think they probably deleted the post at this point. But it's a lot. It's a lot. And I understand people are upset, and I get it. I feel like people are taking it a little too far. I don't know. Let me know what you think, but like it's wild. That comment section really is wild. Anyways, we are gonna get back to this preview. So Princess Poppy eliminated, right? And I was sad to see Princess Poppy go, but it felt correct in my head. Selena, I love Selena STDs. Selena STDs is one of my favorite queens of the season, and Selena STDs confessionals are everything. And you can just see how much fun she's having in these confessionals. And the fact that she was like laughing about Princess Poppy being eliminated made my heart like it was so good. Selena STDs is one of my favorite queens of the season. I'm gonna stick with that. I really love Selena, and this was a fun moment. They're getting back in the workroom. Amethyst again survived another lip sync. Again, I'm not going to say she won, because in my opinion, both of them could have been double sachets. But Amethyst survived a lip sync, so congratulations to Amethyst on surviving 2 lip syncs. I wonder if she survived a third. Are they going to call her lip sync assassin? Because I wouldn't call her that. No shade. I just wouldn't call her a lip sync assassin per se. Again, she's starting to feel a little iffy on herself because she thinks of herself as a comedy queen, right? And the last episode was a comedy challenge and she bombed. So she's definitely feeling a little bit up in her feelings about everything, and especially with being in the bottom of the first 2 episodes, it's a lot, I'm sure. Alright. Next, we have this moment with Sugar and Spice. Sugar is continuing to discuss what happened early in their workroom with her group because they were separated from each other. Normally, when Sugar and Spice are working together, they're able to just really bounce ideas off of each other, like keep on bouncing off ideas, because that's what they do for TikTok, right? But when you're in a group with people who don't necessarily know your work style, it can get a little bit annoying, I guess is the best way to describe it. I'm not quite sure. So I definitely understand why her group felt that way. And I felt bad for Sugar in this moment, but also I'm kind of like, it is what it is. Yeah. Sugar and Spice do look really good together. Again, they do these combo outfits, which on the one hand I love. On the other hand, I'm like, it's a lot. Like, if y'all aren't walking down the runway together, I get it. They're twins. I get it. But I'm starting to feel like if y'all don't do something different soon, RuPaul and Michelle, no, Michelle really, is going to be like, do you do anything else? Do you do anything else? Let me know. Let me know. Again, we'll have to wait and see. Sasha Colby had just won the challenge. They were congratulating Sasha Colby for winning the challenge. We also get this moment with Lux and oh my god. We get a moment with Lux and Lucy LaDuca, who are both like, oh, well, I was in second. No, I was in second. No, I was in second. If you didn't win, but you're in the top, it doesn't really matter. You didn't win. You know, if you're not the winner, you're not the winner. That's all there is to it. Cool, you did a good job, but you still didn't win, you know? Again, no shade. Just, it was an interesting moment. Obviously, we have pictures to show it all for you. Lucy feeling a little upset because Lux is kind of like saying, oh, I was number 2, you were number 3. It is what it is. Lucy was like, no, we were both number 2, which on the one hand I get, but on the other hand I'm like, it isn't that deep. Ultimately, this really isn't that deep because, like, you didn't win. That's all that really it is, you know? If you don't win, you don't get any point. Well, I mean, you get points, but, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not the same as winning. And again, you see Lucy here feeling a little upset about it. Who knows? Maybe Snatch Game will be her challenge. We will have to wait and see. Again, this is Jax talking to, Lux talking to Jax about who was in second. It is what it is. Like I said, there's not too much to talk about with this moment. It is what it is. Like, as I said already, I don't know. And also looking up close at Jax's outfit like this, it's not a good outfit. No shade. But this outfit isn't doing the outfit thing that it needs to do. Especially for RuPaul's Drag Race. And the wig isn't doing what the wig needs to do. Especially for Drag Race. But that's my own take on that. Alright. What's next? What's next? New day in the workroom. Oh my god. We have Sugar and Spice throwing shade at Amethyst. But, oh wait. They got it from Mistress. Mistress is the one who gave them that. It was a cute moment. Again, when it came to the new day in the workroom, there's not much to discuss because it was kind of getting straight to the point of like, hey, we're in a new challenge, Snatch Game, we need to get going, especially with an hour episode. I really think the premiere of WeHo is going to bomb so hard they're going to move it to Paramount. Plus, I hope. I don't know. I'm curious because they already have all the... I'm sure when it comes to TV, like, you have to have contracts and things like that in terms of airing shows and all that. So I don't think they would change it at this point. Again, we'll have to wait and see. But also, Drag Race already edited their episodes to an hour-long length. So even if they were to move it, I don't think they would stick with that, if that makes sense. I feel like at this point, the hour-long episodes of Drag Race is pretty much set. And as upsetting as that is, I don't think they're going to change that. They did it on... Oh, okay. It could happen. Again, we'll have to wait and see. I wouldn't be surprised because, as far as I'm aware, I've not seen anyone super excited for Gays of WeHo. Friends of WeHo? What's it called? Friends of WeHo, I think is what the title of the show is. So it's definitely not going to get a season 2. And it probably will bomb. I just don't know how bad it's going to bomb, you know? We'll have to wait and see. All right. New day, right? RuPaul comes out, introduces the Maxi Challenge, which is going to be Snatch Game. The queens are very nervous because the Snatch Game never happens this early in the show, right? They're still at a top 14. So, like, for Ru to say, hey, we're doing Snatch Game, it's kind of a big shock to everyone. And honestly, I can imagine if I were there, I'd be a little confused. I'll be like, oh shit, they're changing things up for us. And again, we will be having 2 sets of Snatch Game. So they are definitely trying to get this episode starting as quickly as they can. No mini challenge, none of the above. They're just like, all right, we're moving forward. Then RuPaul says, we're splitting you right down the middle. So there are going to be 2 groups of 7. There's no dividing groups. It's just like, all right, wherever you're standing is going to be where we're going to divide you. So we get our groups. Group 1 or 2, I can't remember. This is one group. We have Sugar, Jax, Amethyst, Lucy, Spice, Sasha, and Aura Mayari. Who in this group do you think is going to do well? I feel confident in Lucy. I can see Sasha doing well because I feel like Sasha does well at everything. Hopefully Amethyst can pull herself together and really bring it back up for her. I really hope for Amethyst's sake because obviously she's been in the bottom of the past 2 episodes. So I hope she's able to really like bump it up to the level that she needs to bump it up to. Because if not, that's a bit worrisome because we are so far in this competition. Well, not so far, but we have 2 weeks in this competition where she's been in the bottom, right? So she's in the bottom again. It's going to be a tough one for her. Also, it's going to be harder to stand out, even though it's split. Yeah. It's going to be so much. It's going to be a long day. I'm sure this was a super long day of filming. Like, they typically do Snatch Game one day and then the runway the next day, I believe. So I guess it's not all in one day. But still a really long filming day for Snatch Game. All right, so that's group 1. This is group 2. We have Mistress Isabel Brooks, Anitra, Robin Fierce, Marsha, Malaysia Baby Doll Fox, Selena S. Titties, and Lux Noir London. Who in this group do we feel will do well? For me, I automatically assume Selena's going to do well because I think Selena's a funny queen and I think she's quick on her feet. So I'd be surprised if Selena didn't do well. I also feel confident about Mistress because Mistress, I think, will also be quick on her feet because she has so much drag experience, knows what she's doing, and I think she'll be good at impersonating. I will be curious to see who everyone impersonates. As far as we saw from the preview last week, there are a few we saw. I know Marsha is doing Tim Gunn. I know, I think Anitra is doing gender-swapped Gordon Ramsay. Jax, I believe, is doing Mona Lisa. And we got a few others, but I think that's the main ones from what I remember. But it'll be interesting to see. And if you follow Bob the Drag Queen, Bob has been talking about how he would do Tim Gunn if he were to go back. So I'm like, it's gonna be interesting. Marsha, I think of the preview, she's doing Tim Gunn, and yeah, Tim Gunn is a really big opportunity because I don't think anyone's done it on Drag Race. So, like, that makes sense, you know? And that brings us to the end of this presentation. Oh, stop. Woo! What do we think? Are we excited? Let me know in the comment section. Now we can move on to a quick little discussion. Again, I'm not going to be live for too long because I mostly wanted to go over the preview and talk to you about all of that. But that does end this session part of the preview. Also, Bob is going on tour with Madonna. I know, I saw that is truly iconic behavior. Again, Bob is an iconic queen, so like, duh. Also, Jinx Monsoon is playing Mama in Chicago on Broadway, which is fierce. I love that. The icons are really being iconic, and I love to see it. The winners are being winners, and it's amazing. Again, it's interesting to look back after all of these seasons on Drag Race and to see who has truly remained relevant in the Drag Race sphere, I guess is what you would call it. Bob is definitely up there. Monet, Trixie, Katya, obviously Jinx, Bianca, just to list a few. Like, there are a lot of queens who have continued to stay relevant way beyond their season. And it's really impressive to see. And I love that. But yeah. It's gonna be a really fun episode. I'm super excited. Again, it is 2 Snatch Games in 1. So I'm curious to see how long the Snatch Game will actually be. I'm curious to see who does well and all of the above. I just hope it's better than last year's, because last year's kind of sucked. But I'm excited. I am all ready for All Stars 8, because that season will go down as one of the most legendary seasons, especially with the cast. I agree. This cast is really exciting. One of my favorite queens of all time is on that show. From North Carolina, if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. The Soft and Supple, that's all I'm going to say. But I'm so excited for her. Like, she's one of my favorite queens of all time, like I said. And All Stars 8 is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of chaotic behavior, I guess is the way I would describe it, from what I've read online. Again, a lot of it's early on, but hopefully the promos will drop sometime in May. DragCon is in May, and I'm so excited because I'm actually going to be there. It's going to be really, really great. Yeah. But All Stars 8 is going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot to cover on the channel. Again, I am working on some videos in the background. I am looking to do a Drag Race UK rumored cast video. Again, I want to see some more confirmation on it because I've seen a lot of like potentially queens that are potentially on it, but not confirmed. So it's gonna be a lot. Also, I think Jimbo is a legend queen. That's why. Yeah, Jimbo's really, really tearing the world up, and good for Jimbo. Yeah, work. I don't have too much else to say on Jimbo. I mean, fun, good for Jimbo. Cool. Again, it makes sense. This is now Jimbo's 3rd time. I know RuPaul loves Jimbo, so it makes sense. And hopefully Jimbo will do well. I don't know. If there's any lip syncing, we know it's gonna happen. Whoop. But it is what it is. Again, this was just gonna be a quick little video. I want to talk about the preview and all the above. So that does bring me to the end of this live. Let me know what you think about all of this down below in the comments section. If you're watching this after, hit that like button, share the video, and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sandwich Hour community. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms down below in the scrolling ticker down below. And I will be back here later with another video. Have a good rest of your night or day wherever you are. And I will see y'all later. Bye.